Crystal's Method. Happy 11/11, everybody. Hope you're having a good Monday. As you guys seen this, the storm crystal ball. It is not going to cause much damage. However, how are you? How's everybody doing? I don't know if anybody's on here yet. There was a couple things I want to talk about, but I wasn't ready. But it is 11/11, and you know how I am about that. How I love my 11/11. Now, I did a poll yesterday on my day and asked if anybody had wanted a card, and there was quite a few yeses. And I'm trying to archive it because I wasn't able to write the names down in time. I hope everybody's in good health and good spirits. There's a lot kind of going on with Mr. Floyd's situation, and I want to let you guys know, like, it's real personal in my situation, because I also had deadly excessive force done to me. And those of you that know me know the story. If not, a little bit later I'll get into it, but it's very personal and I've been very quiet about it. And I want you guys to know I need a lot of prayers and good thoughts, because it was a black cop that shot me. Now, mind you, they're trying to lie about a lot of things, but that has no relevance to anything where I would have pitched a fit a long time ago. And also, I was shot at 36 times by one officer, even though he only hit me 12. Anyway, Steve, I'm going to be going to Steve Wilkos to do a lie detector. They're going to randomly select one of the witnesses to for my behalf, and I've got the news also getting involved. And I don't know if y'all had seen, I had went live. My neighbor had killed his wife and then himself, or she killed him and then herself. And we've had 2 more neighbors die. It's becoming like everywhere. Then the crystal ball and storm. I feel like I'm supposed to be speaking up and saying some things, and of course I'm not seeing right now anything I have written down. So I guess right now it's just going to be one. If you had put, hey honey, hey Mike, if you had put that you wanted a card, please inbox me again. I'm trying to archive the stories, so I can do it, because that's my favorite thing to do, not just give news. And Mike, it's time, you know what I mean? Mike, my best friend, you know obviously what time it is and what's going on firsthand. Mike Day, that is watching, he stood right beside me at the hospital when I had this happen. So but I've been quiet. This happened 2015, and the only reason I'm speaking out, it's not just because of the race thing, but I do want to mention that people are making a lot of big deal about because he's black, well, a black cop had did this to me, okay, and I didn't go and start robbing stores and having protests done and causing a fit. However, I support completely, and my heart and my condolences goes out to the family, and I'm right there too. I guess it doesn't matter what color our skin is, it's all the same. However, we're making ourselves look like fools by doing what we're doing. We all either need to agree on the same page, you know, but I want you guys to know they are calling in the military, and they are for their own people as enemies. Do you guys understand what is about to happen? And I really hope you are taking really, really big seriousness to this. And if you guys pay any attention to my method, you'll know I was talking about the coronavirus before they were even to talk about it on the news. And I was trying to tell people that they needed to tell people to shut down the borders, call the sheriff and shut down the borders. Well, yeah, it can get bigger. But do you know, since Saturday, there's been over 1,500 new cases of this virus, and because of this protesting, they are setting us up. Okay, they're setting us up, and in broad daylight, they did that to that man, Mr. Floyd. I mean, my heart went out to him. Now, granted, he couldn't breathe. I was shot at 36 times, and because I survived to tell his story, You know, I didn't go pitch. Listen, I have left a lawsuit. I left it all alone. Okay, they're trying to put me incompetent because they don't want me to say nothing. But I've not hid none of my... I've posted about this. I've posted pictures of my motion of discovery. All of it. Well, it's like this. It must be time. You know what I mean? So I'm ready to do the damn thing. I'm asking for support and prayer. I really kind of wanted to know what I did with that. How's everybody today? Who's on here? Percy, David, John, Charlie. Hi, Charlie. Paul, Mike Day, David, George, Aaron. Hi, Bonita. Hi, baby. Mark Clemenson, how are you? Alan. How is everybody? Good day. Oh, right here. 1,400 new cases since Saturday. 63,938 viruses just in Florida, and 2,700 have died. They knew it was. When does the government just give you anything? You know what I mean? They're very hypocritical. Okay, I guess I'm not completely ready yet, but I'm gonna be back. I have OCD. Oh, here it is. Okay, the crystal ball virus. Bonita, thank you, Mark. The crystal ball virus, which I think is so funny. Hi, Joe. How are you? Is okay. Minneapolis. How do you say it? Minneapolis. It's the state. I can't say it. They're protesting to disband the police department. 80% of America is out of control. Okay, Virginia, an officer overused a stun gun, and I guess someone had died. They're calling active duty troops to step in to take control. Homeland Security, military called in to fight our own people as the enemy of the state. So y'all know this means martial law is right around the corner, and I really, truly, 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 truly hope y'all have paid attention. If not, you start seeking or pay attention, go back and look. I posted a video yesterday. It's of some news reporter. People are freaking taking our statues. You know, that meant something. They're looting. And what the hell does looting have anything to do with what the officer did? I love the precinct getting caught on fire, but you know what I'm saying? Like, people were hurting each other. That's our income. It makes no sense. You know what I mean? Like, we're hypocritical, you know, and that's so uncool. Let's get on the same page. And I know it's far-fetched, and I'm into my fairy world, but whatever. Hi, Digger. This week is Mr. Floyd's funeral, and he died 2 weeks ago. I don't understand why it's taken so long to bury the man. That's pretty sad. And the condolences again to my family. And I want my daughter. Her father has put her down over this. She supports Black Lives Matter, and called her ignorant and like put her down. Do you know our children are not safe anymore? And if a child is having a good life, then that's racism. So I'm proud of her, but all lives matter. I have black prosthesis. Okay, I have white. I have black legs, which I need to walk, and a cop shot me. So all of the lives matter. You know, we don't need the police to not have control, because it doesn't matter. If you're going to be crooked, you're going to be crooked. You know, it doesn't just because they have on the badge. It's to what do you call it? Categorize somebody. I wrote deface police ? It was something coming on the news, and crystal ball is in Louisiana. And so yeah, I have the news people that's going to be coming to do interviews. When I started doing this live thing because I was getting ready to go stand trial for this case, and my worker told me, like, I'm going to make a complete, I'm going to what is the word? Dishonorate? I'm bad with trying to pronounce word. I'll discredit myself or what have you, because I'm all over the map, and but there's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of things that, like, I wouldn't mind representing myself. My worker that comes here, she's like, you know, she's encouraging it. It's always 2 weeks for the Black community and buried on Saturday. Are you serious? I've never heard that. I thought we weren't even allowed to have funerals because of this virus. I've had 2 people die last week and they didn't have a funeral because of the virus. And that is, see, they're setting us up. So, like, people, if we can, like, really get on a page, you know what I'm saying? Like, the same page, then, I know that's far-fetched, but to not try at all is, you know, gonna accomplish nothing. So I'd rather take, you know, my stand and my heart and apply it. I've been doing this method to try to prepare to sit on that stand and to get over my nervousness, to get over all of my issues. So here, you know, here it is. But, and then I feel like people need to be informed. I don't have no friends. I don't talk to anybody, believe it or not, because I'm on here. A lot of people think, oh, you talk to all these. I don't talk to anybody. You know, I love getting to read people's cards, you know, just to get a little kind of personal, because I would happen to be, you know, naturally into things. I don't mess with free will. I don't, you know, I won't tell you don't step outside, because it's entertainment purposes. And I love to interact with the universe. I love to interact with the universe. I do believe in that higher power. Okay, I'm not a Bible thumper. However, I can open up that Bible. As a matter of fact, I can do it right now, and it'd be on point. And it's just, my cards, I love it. But I believe that's also that boomerang effect, because I give real, I give honesty. So I believe the universe responds back to me that way. Not like I just poof had magically got given a gift. It's because I give that, you know, and all I want back in return, you know, I don't need to know how a person really feels. It's, oh my God, you see her makeup, or oh my God. Yes, you know, I have no legs. Okay, I have artificial boobs. I've got artificial eyelashes, and this is hair weave. Okay, I play many roles. I've got many faces, but I got a whole lot to do, and I try to entertain, you know what I mean, myself, and just keep myself in my OCD. But my heart is real, and that's all that should matter, and that's all I want anybody to get the effect from. Nobody's going to remember what I did, what I said, or what I wore, but I guarantee you'll remember how I made you feel. And that is my goal. And even if it has no effect now and it makes you mad, it will grow on you. You know, you'll understand it later. It's like I'm doing poetry and you're trying to learn alphabet. You know, I'm so far ahead of time, but I'm very naive to kind of, you know, what's going on, you know, literally around me. It's hard to explain. I don't really want to get into the whole reading into the Bible at the moment, which I do, but I want to go ahead and end this segment, because I want to continue moving it along so I stay focused, and because if you know me, you know I'm all over the map, and I want to stay focused, and this is very important. I feel I was chosen. This is my divine appointment, and I'm honored and blessed to give it, and I want to make sure I come across in the most corrective way. I don't like reading my stuff. I like to just give it from my heart, because that way you're going to feel it. Like, I'm very spiritual. I have a lot of energy. I always wanted to, when I passed away, I didn't want to be taking a penny or a quarter or whatever and trying to move it. I want to, you know, and you're going to feel it. Because I've lost so many people. And people would be like, oh, they're at the Golden Gates. They're there. I have had enough experience to know, like, I didn't want that to be an issue. I want to be felt. I want my kids to know that I'm there. I'm trying to heal the DNA. I'm trying to break generation curses. And I don't care if people think that it's funny and it's a joke and don't take me serious. That's okay. Because my judgment day, God's not going to say, hey, how did Crystal... No, they're not going to ask you about me. and I'd rather try and make a fool of myself, you know, and say, yes, Lord, I did, you know, I tried, and because none of y'all have anything to do with what happens when I pass. So I'm trying to leave a good mark. I do the music videos, I do my art. I try to come in all different kinds of methods because it's very important. I want people to learn how to meditate. I used to get scared because I didn't know how to meditate. You know, I'm like, I can't shut my mind down. But when I do the music, and that's how I communicate a lot. But when I do my method, there's such a spiritual depth involved. I'm trying to show, I'm ghetto fabulous, and I'm trying to show people how to, what's the word I'm looking for? How to do it. You know, shut your mind down. What is that? You know, what is it really? Because you'd be surprised on the things that, you know, come together and are put together. I love putting spirit symbols together, like the stars. I have posted like you'd be surprised at how much astrology really actually is on point. Almost, if I had it around me, I'd show you. But there's like 3 categories: mutant, cardinal, and something else. And it was like, there's houses, and houses is like where it's happening. Everything means something, and if you actually put it together, it's pretty freaking amazing. And a lot of you know I've had done my book. Hi Lee, how are you? I know this is not a good drawing, but just like the sun and the time, and then here is like all the different planets. I'm always messing with it. So, and so those of you listening, my story about my police thing is so connected with the biblical sense in so many realms, down to I thirst, release Christmas Day, it being there's a lot to it, and I'm praying that I'm able to continue to keep moving forward and deliver this in a calm, clear way, because I get so over, when I finally get my OCD out of the way, I'm like burnt out. I'm like, oh, you know, and it's not gonna be it's not the same. And I want to introduce you guys to my new snake. I got it from Dennis. He's surprised. He hands me this bag, and I thought they were worms. And I'm like, it feels like one big worm, and I dropped it. It was the snake inside. So I will be introducing her. And I have figured that I wear gloves in my own house, and I have my mask because I'm so scared I'm getting these chemicals on her, on my snakes. That's why they're dying. I have not named her. I've had her for like 2 days. Hi, look, Lee. Lee just wanted you to see it right. Then I'm going through, I'm like big on my vets and people that had I'd love to, like, in remembrance of lost loved ones. Like I said, if you can't tell, I'm all over the place. I have so much that I'm trying to get across. That's why I'm trying to get some kind of order to it. But I'll show you my surrounding real quick before I end it. But this is my art graffiti room. This is in the daylight. And there's just more to it. I hope everybody's in good health and good spirits. And I apologize. What am I apologizing for? I don't really need to apologize, I guess. Thanks for the bubbles, you guys. Send prayers. My heart goes out to you guys. Believe it or not. I'll show you better than I can tell you. And I will be introducing the snake. If you have any cool names, let me know. And there's a lot of subliminal things going on, you guys. If you really need to pay attention, if you don't have TV and the news, you can watch Crystal's Method, because of the fact this is very personal to me, I'm going to look at the bubbles. I haven't seen the new people that have logged on, but I'm going to I got this I gotta get ready for this new stuff. Wish me luck. Okay, let me see who's on here real quick. Aaron, hey Aaron. Yes, Ghetto Fabulous. And you know how cool that is, because like, you know that DIY thing that they put on there, like it shows you how to create stuff. I don't know if I have it in here or not, but I be putting together some crazy cool shit. Like, oh, where did it go? There's this like wire around here it is. I'm gonna show you something. These are like, you get them at the dollar store, and I took these like little lights. Okay, I don't know where my lights are, but I took the lights and I wrapped them all the way around in here, and it was like just corny, but it worked. I take all my Pringle cans and which I have a lot of Pringle cans. All right, so if you asked for a card, please inbox me, put your name down, and I would appreciate it, because I was so excited. I can't archive them, it's not coming through. And again, I have Snake. We'll see how long this one wants to stick around for. I can't deal with another broken heart and lose another one, so I'm being cautious. I need I think I'm gonna start trying to get rid of my artwork. I just threw that pen away. I don't really sell, I don't know how the hell I'd sell it, but I'm like overstacked with stuff. If you are interested, I don't have the freedom to go even check the mail, okay? It is too complicated, especially to go to the post office and send it. So I'm in Fruitland Park in Lakeland. I'm looking for a bigger fish tank. I have a 20 gallon. I need like a 40 gallon. I need a heat rock. I have a ball python. I have a 20 gallon tank, and I'm doing Ghetto Fabulous. We rigged it up kind of cool. And what else? God bless. Oh, I didn't say who else on here. Lee, Aaron Beach, Paul. Hey Paul, how are you? Yes, in good health, good spirits. Rob White, Lee, thank you. Aaron, you have a good day at work. Lee, a long time, so yes. What's up with TR too? Cody and Lee, I wish I was closer. I would get everything you need. I don't really need anything except to be effective. I want to be effective. Like phrases, like for example, I have this like really cool arrow, right? It's kind of stupid, really, but I want it to be neat, and I can never picture things in my head. I always just will just doodle, and that's how my art comes out. Like this, I don't even know. I'd go on there, how to draw a spider web, easy. But I have this thing. I mean, of course it glows in the dark, but everything glows in the dark. But I don't know what to put on it. Well, of course, I had dropped it after the fact, and that's not how it's gonna stay. But my art doesn't normally get done until like way later. I'll have 5 projects going, and like for example, my paper, I'll just paint a bunch of different crap on it, and then that's what I'll write my notes on. And all of in my book, there's like not hidden. If you take a black light to it, you would never know. It has a whole nother message, because it's, in the yellow, you can't see it in the light. So anyways, Crystal's Method, it's Monday. Thanks for the bubbles. Mwah. Love to you guys.